You're listening to Product Biz Made Easy, episode 38, and today we're talking all about things you should be doing every single week in your business. So I hope you stick around.
Welcome to the Product Biz Made Easy podcast, where we help you scale your product-based business. Your award-winning host and serial entrepreneur, Becky J. Anderson, created an 8-figure product-based brand that was sold all over the world and in big box retail stores. Each week, she will be sharing sales strategies, marketing advice, or inspiring interviews to help you scale your product-based business. Now, on to the show.
It's the beginning of a new year, so it's a great time to sit back and reflect on things that you can do differently this year, this new year in your business. And so I wanted to spend today's podcast going through a list of things that you should be doing every single week if you own a product-based business. And it will help you be more organized and drive more revenue. So let's dig in. The first thing that I would like to see you do every week is to plan your week ahead. Take the time to have some time by yourself to reflect, pull out your calendar, and plan the week. I like to do this Sunday night before I go to bed, where I just kind of look at my calendar for the week, review, make sure I know exactly what's on it and what's on deck for Monday morning. And you're more organized if you take the time to plan. Make sure that you drop in family time, business time, playtime, whatever it is that you need, but put your time blocks in when you can realistically work on your business. You need that structure so that you can show up consistently and not feel overwhelmed. When Monday morning comes around, if you don't know what you're going to work on, then that frustration, resistance, overwhelm, that all comes in, and then you're not as productive. So if you take the time to really plan out the week and schedule the things that you know will move your business forward, and then don't deviate from it, it's on your schedule. So that means if you put a block of time that you're going to work, no Netflix, no hanging out on TikTok or Instagram. You need to stick with it. There's no taking it off your schedule. So be really realistic when you put your time in, time that you know you really can work on your business. And then if other things happen when you have that time dropped in, if it's a friend saying, hey, come go to lunch with me, it's like, no, I have some things I need to get done. So if you are very serious about your goals and your business, this will work. If it's not on your calendar, it's not real. It won't happen. You can't make a whole list of all these to-dos and then not know when you're going to do them. So if you've got a list of to-dos, you've got to drop them in your calendar. So take that time to really reflect on your week and what you need to get done and put it in your calendar. The second thing that you should be doing every week as a business owner is reviewing your numbers. You absolutely have to know your numbers. You can't manage what you don't measure. And if you don't have a target that you're aiming for, you're never going to hit it. So you need to take the time to learn how to watch your numbers and learn how to use that data that you're getting and use it to make wise decisions to grow your business. So you've got to know what your sales are. You've got to know what your expenses are. You've got to make sure that you know those so that you know if you're making enough profit in the business. And if you're reviewing your financial numbers every single week, it will help you move your business forward. And I'll do another podcast where we really dig into a balance sheet and a profit and loss and some of the things like that, so you know some of the really big numbers that you should be watching. But for now, I'm just going to say, know your sales, make sure you're profitable, and review that every week. The other thing I'd like you to look at every week while you're reviewing your numbers is what products have sold. Is there a line that's not performing that you should be changing? Is there something going on in the business that you need to be aware of? And if you have these list of metrics that you look at every week, it's like how many orders went out the door, how many people joined our email list, how many people are hitting our website. So look at your Google Analytics, look at your email list, and look at your products sold, the number of products sold. When you start watching your products that are sold, you'll start to see trends and you'll go, wow, I didn't realize that product was so popular. Or there'll be maybe other products you'll go, I'm not getting any sales on those. So you can make decisions whether you keep products or start promoting other products more. So you can make really wise business decisions if you are watching your numbers. The next thing that I would really like you to watch is that you need to do every week is to be visible every single week. In order to build brand awareness for a product-based business, it's got to be front and center and visible every single day of the year. That doesn't mean doing sales, that means visible. You do need to do your sales at certain times and you need to do your list building activities, but you need to be visible every single day. You've got to show up on at least 2 social media platforms. So pick Facebook or Pinterest or Instagram or whatever it is where your customers are hanging out. You need to hang out on about 2 of those. And when you show up and be visible consistently, and here's the key part, with a strategy, then you'll see your business grow. You'll see your numbers grow, your sales grow, you'll see all of that grow, but it's got to be with a strategy. So I don't want you sitting on Facebook and Pinterest and Instagram and all these things just scrolling and looking. You get your post done and you're out of there. Don't spend your time wasting it on there. You do need to spend some time building relationships and working, but I want it to be when you have scheduled a key time to do that and not a long amount of time. Because you can waste a lot of time on social media, but it can be very, very good if you're using it with a strategy. So everything that you're posting should somehow, some way point back to your website, because that's the next thing. The 4th thing you should be doing every week is retargeting ads. So if you have all of your social media posts and all the email marketing and all the things that you're doing point back to your website, you can hit them with retargeting. So all of that social won't matter if you're not catching their email addresses and if you're not doing things that you should be to build your list, doing activities to drive people back to that website. But the retargeting ads, you don't have to spend a ton of money. $5, $10 a week will bring those people that have hit your website back into the retargeting, because the objective is you want to catch everybody on your website with retargeting to get their email address, because email marketing is 10 times more powerful than social media marketing any day of the week. So make sure that you get retargeting ads set up this year. That is a really good goal for you this year. The 5th and final thing that I want you to look at every week is review your opt-in. Is your opt-in working? Are you catching people? Are they bouncing off of your website? And it's okay to tweak that. If you're growing your list and it works, that's great, but it's something that you could review and should review weekly and test it and see and make sure that you're not just changing it around, but you're keeping track of, okay, I did a 10% off for an opt-in. How many people did it capture in this time frame? Then change it to get something free or get a free PDF download or something. Play with and test several different opt-ins and see what works, because remember, all that social media marketing needs to drive them back to the website with the objective of get them on your list. Get them on your list is the most important goal you have this year, because it will build your business. So I hope that this helps you and that you can start doing the things that matter and that will make a difference. Don't just show up for your business. Show up strategically this year and work on the things that will move your business forward. Work on the revenue generating activities and the things that will move you forward. So I hope that helped. And I also hope that you will go over to BeckyJAnderson.com and grab my free roadmap that will help you build your product-based business. Thanks a lot, guys. Everybody have a great day.